Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron IV Kaiserreich Chile. Let's continue on from the last left off. So we are very, very close to capitulating Germany. We're still worried about this massive Brazil on our borders, but you know what? We'll take things as they come. Because Germany right now, they're like halfway dead, I think. 45%, but we're very close to linking up the borders here with our allies. Which, if you've never played Hearts of Iron IV, or you don't know how the AI works, that's going to lead to the AI streaming this whole area full of troops. Which is going to be magnificent for us. Okay, thank you for doing that. We can actually just go into Frankfurt. We can probably just march straight into Frankfurt right now. This militia... Will you get there first? No. So you know what? You don't even attack. It's not even worth it. Okay, the Kaiser is dead. Fantastic news for us. I mean, I don't think that makes any difference. Yeah, because these guys have like no modifiers or anything, so it doesn't actually change the game at all. Don't want to lose this territory. We'll wait until red shows up. We're going to take Frankfurt in but a moment. Like, I'm trying to look. I mean, we did lose Coenberg, but that's only worth 1 victory point, so it didn't really make a huge difference. Russia isn't benefiting us as much as I would like. Like, the war is close to being over, but it's still at the same time, far from being over. Oh, okay, we've actually taken that province. Lovely, that will free up a decent amount of our troops. Because I think Austria's still surrounding Poland with troops that they can't actually do anything with. So again, we appreciate them doing that. Fall back to Stettin. I don't think there's any reason to really be over here. At least not at the moment. You don't need to attack. You hold position. Okay, Bryn, you can do that. I don't really recommend it, but you can do it. Just try to hold the line. Please. For as long as you possibly can. Okay, you're at 77. Like, you're close to actually losing this province. If we can make them lose this province, the link will be complete. We gotta take this guy out. We're at 78. We're at 94 on this battle. When are you gonna get there? You're gonna get there in 3 hours, 2 days, 1 day. You here. We can't get you to force attack, unfortunately. "16 hours, you'll be there in, like, now. But that's okay. I mean, your organization's still pretty low. Okay, you push here. Again, if we can get this link to work, we are golden. I think right now, like, we don't want to waste manpower doing anything else. It's right, 80%. It's going to take 20 days. Again, it's just really just any of these provinces need to fall. And then international troops will flood into Germany. And then I can send troops down to Austria and actually finish the war for them. Because you're at 81. I mean, we'd still like to take Frankfurt, actually. So assist the French in doing that. We're at 84. There's only 2 divisions here left standing. I mean, all around, like, how many guns do we need? We are missing only 4.2 thousand. Really, is not that bad. We still are holding the line. Which is fantastic for us. We've almost taken Frankfurt as well. We will hold back. I can't really afford to upgrade infantry equipment right now, unfortunately. Can I get more I mean, it's 1941. Give me... It's going to take an entire year, but give me the factory output. Like, how much manpower does Germany have? Still 72,000. We're looking at about 18 million dead so far, which is a lot. Don't get me wrong. Protect the revolution. Again, if the CSA join the war, that would be fantastic. I mean, you're at 89 right now. It's more important to defend this port than the province than it is to defend here. So do that. We'll send you here. That should actually get the kill because you're so weak already. Okay, we cannot afford... I mean, the problem is also a lot of our troops are from Argentina. Why did I say it like that? Argentina. Which means that they are... unfortunately pretty weak. You can see actually in our numbers down here, some of our troops have just been outright kills. They didn't have enough manpower to sustain themselves. We've almost taken Frankfurt. They're 98 there. Still 86 in this province. Okay, we got some British troops going to help fill the line here. Okay, thank you for all the support you guys are giving me. Again, we can't lose Berlin, obviously. Does this province even have anybody in it? Yeah, no, you're in it. Okay. They just look a little bit strange. Okay, quick gander back at our actual territory. It's still holding. It's still there. Alright, we're so close to breaking through this. Russia, again, hasn't actually helped much. I think they're actually starting to lose now. Here at 91. How much is the air superiority actually affecting you? It's not really saying, so never mind. So 93, 94, 95. You are so close. We did take our Frankfurt, which gets Germany down to 46%. Again, I don't think we need to be attacking. We just need to hold. Like, this war is... You've done it. Last stand. Guard this land with your life. That should, again, lead for a bunch of these troops to start coming up north. You come over here to reinforce. Please and thank you. You know, once they're done being attacked here. Okay. We now have two distinct separate lines. But, like, nobody has that many men. Actually, this whole line actually has, like, nobody in it. I don't know where they've disappeared to. I mean, you guys have, like, no supplies at all. Thank you, Mexico, for the rifles. But I think a lot of troops are trying to move north, and they just really don't have the capacity to. Yeah, I think splitting the country in half also kind of breaks... Not breaks the AI, but the AI gets a little bit worried. Okay, another quick check. You are all fine. It is kind of a disaster. I think we can all admit that. Like, how many men have I lost? Still only 250,000. Is not that bad in the grand scheme of things. Apparently we did lose Cologne at some point, so let's go take the city back. Are they actually not going to send troops up north? I really thought they were going to send like a bunch of divisions up towards the north, but I guess not. They just don't want to do that. So all that time I spent trying to get there somewhere a little bit more useful, they decided that they don't actually want to do it in the first place. Like, again, Germany, how many men do you have? Less than 200 divisions. You don't even want to seem to take Cologne? I mean, I would like to take Nuremberg. It looks like we actually have a clear line to here. Maybe they're going to fight the Russians? That doesn't seem right. So the question of, like, where are the Germans going? The answer is I don't know. We want this to live, because we want to send you straight to here. And would that be enough to capitulate Germany? Again, they still have Danzig and Königsberg. We did take over Cologne. That city's worth 1 victory point. I mean, there's also a handful of cities here, which are pretty important as well. Okay, no, they are defending Nuremberg. It's not going to be as easy. That's worth 30. Nuremberg is worth 15. I think it's time again just for a march to Danzig, like just to get to Danzig. And see if we can actually work that in. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of men slowly starting to make their way into the country. Not as many as we would like, obviously. Again, you're going to make your way down here. We'll fix this line, basically just to avoid following him. Again, double check. They're trying to start to break their way through, but I mean, even then, your defensive values are actually not that good. Like, this is definitely a very messy, messy war. Well, we still need to take Dresden as well, so let's move our way to Dresden. Come on, Germany. You've lost the war. It's... There's actually a lot going on right now. That it can be difficult to kind of parse it all. Do I have, I'm gonna send my planes to... We're just gonna send them back to you. And just defend Chile. Okay, let's push away to Nuremberg. Very, very weak infantry there. And the guy in Dresden is kind of weak as well. Everybody on every front is just weak. Like, our strength values are poor. We have how much is Maine's worth? Maine's worth 2 victory points, so it's not really that important. And we have Leipzig. I mean, you're worth 10. You're worth, so this combined is worth like 15, or 25, I should say, which is pretty good. Why are you leaving Berlin? Do not leave Berlin. I beg of you. Okay, so the territory here in the Netherlands did get separated. I mean, it's like, that sucks, but it's also like kind of okay. You got surrounded, so you're... We did lose Cologne again. Like, we need all these cities. Everywhere here is important. God, it's such a disaster. President, they haven't even taken over Austria. Like, if we just got one of these fronts dealt with. Also, same with Russia. If they could do anything effectively, that would also help us out, I would say. Yeah, because this area will be resolved, because these guys should have basically no strength. You will be killed as well. Why are you attacking in? Don't do that. I mean, you're at least in a victory point, so you can actually hold your ground a little bit. Yeah, we're starting to lose territory over here. Abandon the Netherlands. Because it's about 1,000,000 times less important than the rest of Germany. Okay, so we did take over Nuremberg, which gets Germany down to like 36%. Like we're getting there. It's just that also getting there is it's a much slower process than I would like. Delete. Take a quick look back here. Okay, nope, it's still going okay. I mean, with Nuremberg, like Dresden, we need. It's just, I mean, I don't want to, like, lose territory. Like, I mean, look, if you look at the actual graph, not the graph, the map here, like, 30 international, we're doing okay. That's 38, and that's, again, that's with the loss of Cologne. Which we should hopefully be able to take back at some point. You're also way too powerful. Okay. What if I changed you into, like, a cavalry division? Don't know if that would even work. By the way, how are you guys doing against the Entente? You could be doing better, but you also could be doing a lot worse, to be fair. You're trying to push away to Nuremberg. And there's Prague. But, like, Russia. If you could just have pulled your weight a little bit more. Like, Russia's... Like, this is probably, like, the worst I've ever seen Russia do. How many men are even on this front? 9? 7 on this side? That doesn't equal 22. Where are the rest of them? Okay, let me see. 7? 6 or some for some reason assigned to this front doesn't even make any sense. Like it's just like a trying to think about where we could maybe get an upper hand. And part of me just try to push away into Vienna. Vienna and Graz capitulate the Austrians. That would win the war on that side. But I don't trust... How many guys are on red on this side? 7? All of Red Army over here. You're going to get assigned to this front. And maybe we can try to defeat the Austrians over there. Which would free up a lot of troops. We still have Berlin. It's just... It is a mess, for sure. I mean, I hate that we lost the Netherlands, but... I feel like it is what we had to sacrifice to get this to work. It really is just a very messy campaign, huh? I don't like how many troops the International sent down to Brazil. Like, I appreciate the support, but I feel like the support is not where it should be. And I feel like we're getting in a situation where, like, I think everybody's kind of too weak to actually really get much done. Yeah, like, almost nobody has manpower. Does Russia even have manpower? I mean, Russia actually has a lot, so they could maybe make a comeback. Again, maybe. Okay, so armies arrive down here. How close is Austria to falling? They are... We probably do need both cities. I'm like, how do we... What's the best way to accomplish that? Because... everywhere seems like a bad spot to attack, which is less than ideal. I mean, they did take back Bremen. How much is Bremen worth? It's worth 10. Like, we do definitely need Bremen back. But I do think for right now, this is just going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching my Anthem. If you enjoyed, a thumbs up. If not, you can always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.